This is Next Weather.
Time now is 9:16 and meteorologist Tammie Souza is back. She's in the Hyundai Next Weather sphere every day, getting a little bit warmer. I like this trend, Tammie.
Yeah, so do I. You know, I hated that one where it was every day getting.
Yeah, no, that can go in the trash. That trend.
Exactly. It's out of here. That's one. We're just going to reject it. All right, let's talk about that. Every day is getting a little bit warmer thing. Let's talk about the cold air that has been in place. I want to show you kind of what was going on. See the shades of pink and white and blue all the way down to the Gulf Coast, almost down to Miami. You can actually see the tip of Florida, and that is how far that cold air went. But now you notice we have like a little bit of a push to the north. It's receding back up into the polar region where it belongs. We have all that beautiful yellow. That yellow is going to be us. We're going to be into the 50s. We're going to be looking at something that's going to be a little bit more pleasant. Let's talk about precipitation too. Now watch, here we are. You don't see any storms coming at us, and you certainly don't see any snow. Maybe a sprinkle, maybe a little rain, but it is not a cold pattern. So as I touch right here where we are, you can see we have some storms dancing around us, but nothing really big and significant is going to be headed our way. So that is good news if you want to have kind of a quiet week and a slightly warmer week headed our way. Let's talk about what's going on with the next weather. Now, what we are going to be dealing with is we're going to be dealing with the cold for today. You're still going to have to layer up. We have a wind chill that's kind of biting out there in the low 20s. It's 28 right now in Philadelphia, 19 at Mount Pocono, 29 in Wildwood, and the entire region is still on the cold side. In fact, Lake Placid was 11 below zero earlier this morning. So you can see that the cold air is still in place. However, it's going to be displaced as we start to see these west and southwesterly winds pushing that warmer air into place. So that is our next big weather story, warming up. Finally, we're going to be looking at the 40s. Normally we should be at 46 today. We'll be in the 40s for today and tomorrow. Low 40s today, so we underachieve. Upper 40s tomorrow, so we are average or we overachieve. And then we really overachieve for the week ahead. We're looking at 50s to near 60 on Tuesday. So the entire week ahead is going to be spent in the 50s. And it even gets better. This is the 3-month outlook. This is the spring outlook. Of course, that meteorological spring starts next Saturday, March 1st. So this is March, April, and May by the Climate Prediction Center. And they have a 40 to 50% chance of us being above average for the entire spring. That's pretty good. Doesn't mean we couldn't have one really cold month and then a couple of warm months or something like that, but it's the average for the 3 months, and that's what we like. We have high pressure in place, and that is pulling in the west and even southwest winds now into the area, so that is going to gently take us into the 40s. Today we're looking at 41. Mostly sunny out there, a little bit of a west-southwest wind, 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tonight, not quite as cold. Look at that, 28. We're going to turn cloudy out there, and that'll act like a little blanket, keeping any warmth in. We'll continue with those light west-southwest winds, and tomorrow we'll have a west wind and 47 degrees. So we get that sun and clouds. It's actually going to be pretty pleasant out there. Let's talk about the next 7 days because we do have that lovely warm up, and I want you to be able to really see it here. We got the 40s for the weekend. We have the 50s all of next week. And if we're going to punch 60 degrees, we do it on Tuesday. Tuesday in the afternoon, we possibly could see a sprinkle or a shower. So it's a bit more cloudy that day. A much better chance of showers comes our way, though, on Thursday. And those are rain showers, Jan.
All right, Tammie, thank you.